European women will snatch the American man who is never good enough. Just a quick mention, guys. This is my second time recording this video. The audio did not come through, and I'm positive that it was not a mistake I made on my end. And guess what? I'm not crying about it. I'm just going to re-record it and do it again. So this is a video that I was watching from Soraya, and it basically illustrates what's happening. These women in Western society are so furious, especially as men are going to their soft guy era. They're seeing men walking away. Men are basically saying, if you like it, if she wanted to, she would. If a woman wants a man, she will actually, she will chase him. She will put value. She will invest in him. She'll buy him stuff. She'll actually take some initiative. And the thing is, Western women cannot compete. They do not know how to compete because they've always been handed everything. But women overseas, they will go, they will buy you a drink, they will come in and they will approach you. They will actually make the effort. They will create value. The Filipinos are legendary for this. They will make sure that your belly is full and your balls are empty. They know what's up. All right. And, you're seeing this right now where I told you it was going to be like the American Idol international version where women all over the world are going to be competing for Western men, for American men, for Canadian men, for men from predominantly white Western English speaking countries. And it's not a game. It's not a game. These women want these men. The men that women in Western society said that they did not want, the women in the rest of the world, they want, and they don't possess that same type of anger and disgust towards men that women in general, women in America do. Because these women don't like us. They do not like us. They do not want us. They only want our attention. They only want our time. They only want our money. But they do not want us. They don't want us around. They want us gone. They don't even want us to be, they really don't want us breathing. All right? It's the honest to goodness truth. Men have been lowered down to essentially an indentured servants class in Western society. And pretty much anything you do can and will be used against you, even the things you have not done, because it's a believe all women society. Let's jump into the video by Soraya, and I'll have her linked in the description if you want to go and check out her channel.
Video of a young woman who went viral for saying that she is so effing tired of having to deal with the emotional labor that comes with dealing with black men. And so many people have agreed with her. You know what, honey? It's okay if you don't want to deal with them, because for us over here in Europe, we cannot wait to deal with them. Let's get into the video because we have a few things to talk about. And also, I'm going to provide some more receipts of interracial couples here in Germany who just love to be together every single day with all of the ups and downs that come in a relationship. Let's go.
Aware that I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I am so effing tired of the amount of emotional labor that comes with dating black men.
Only black now, not nothing else.
Once you go black, you never go back.
Oh.
Okay, that are enough receipts for right now. I'm just going to give you a little backstory of my and my husband's relationship. So I met my husband in 2001. He was 21, somewhere in Philly, coming from an average single mother household family. I'm not going to get into too many details, but I know, since I lived in America myself, that there are a lot of single mother households. So that turns into these mothers having to work all the time, being stressed the hell out, and a mother, since she's a female, she cannot emotionally prepare a growing man into what it means to be a fully functioning adult male who's responsible and knows the values of a man in a relationship. It is impossible. Of course, there are exceptions to the rule, but on average, when you have a single mother household in America, it's impossible. I was 18 years old at that time, and I'm going to tell you, him and I, we both had no clue what it means to be the female of the household, of the relationship, because I obviously never had a boyfriend before, and neither really did he have an idea of what that really means, even though he already had a couple of relationships. Well, long story short, I had patience, so did he. So we dealt with each other's emotional labor, or whatever you want to call it, and we worked it out. And that is something that a lot of people don't have nowadays, especially women. They don't have a lot of patience when it comes to a man. They always want to have the finished product when it comes to a man. But if he goes through something, they call it having to deal with emotional labor.
You know, the truth of the matter is that the reason why they do this is because they don't like us. Women in Western society do not like us. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. They are planning their exit before they plan their entrance. They're planning their divorce before they plan the wedding. They know the divorce laws. They know exactly what they're doing. A lot of single mothers, for example, they will literally have multiple kids. They'll have multiple kids. They plan it out and they will space those kids out so that they will always have child support coming in, so that they will always be able to use those kids to get wealth and to have wealth and resources coming from both a father and the government. And this is the way that they live their lives. Well, if they have a daughter, they will encourage their daughter to go and get pregnant, all right, and become a single mother so that she can then go and live off the government for the rest of her life, and it becomes an intergenerational thing. The beginning of this garbage started in the 60s, and then by the 80s, you started to see the manifestation of these single mother households that, where these women were very feminist, saying that they don't need no man, and all of this independent woman things started to manifest. And then from there, the Black community essentially disappeared, and it's now just it's a complete shambles. And all of these men, the good men that are still left in that community, they are fleeing. They are fleeing. They are going overseas. They're saying goodbye. Goodbye, Aisha. Hello, Trini. That's reference to Power Rangers. Aisha was the second Power Ranger. She was African American. Second Yellow Power Ranger. Tai Trang. She was a Vietnamese actress. She was the first Yellow Power Ranger. She passed away. I think it was like 19. I don't know if it was 1999 or 2001, somewhere around there, but like over 20 years ago, she passed away. I believe it was in a car accident. But the point is, like, I have this Black guy who says that he's done with Aisha. His loyalty lies with Trini, and that's the reality of it. Because these men are tired. These men are tired of the nonsense. And Sarai has said this, that women overseas, women in Germany, they will compete for these men. They will approach these men. They will buy these men a drink. They will do whatever it takes to become a part of that man's life and to make sure that man is all right. Okay? I talk about Mayumi. Mayumi fought through a lot of things. Mayumi fought through medical school while she was having children. She fought through hardships while she was, she's not from the United States. Coming to the U.S., she speaks better English, sadly, than most of, and I'm not saying sadly that it's sad that she can speak such great English. It's just sad that our native women, a lot of them can't speak English at that level. And it's terrible. It's really, really unfortunate, because these people, they're so entitled, they feel like everything is owed to them. Everything is owed to them, and they don't have to work for anything. And a man needs to bring everything to them, and it's just not going to happen. And men are now going to their soft guy era, where it's basically men are focusing on self-care and self-preservation, and they're not tolerating the nonsense anymore. If a woman actually wants to provide value to you, she would. If she wanted to, she would. Okay? Filipinos don't have a lot of money, but if they meet a man, they're going to begin creating value immediately. All right? She's going to start cooking for you immediately. She's going to start cleaning for you. She's going to make sure that your belly is full and your balls are empty. And then from there, those are just the basics. That's how she locks. That's how she gets. That's her foot in the door. All right? There's no waiting 8 months and 9 months to get what Chad and Tyrone got for free, right away. No. You get that right away. You get cooking right away. You get cleaning right away. Those are the bare minimums. And then from there, she's going to begin creating additional value, learning your patterns, your moods, everything else, and learning how to make you comfortable and make sure that you are all right. Do you want a cold drink? Do you want a back rub? Is there anything you need? Are you feeling good? Do you want your head rubbed? Okay? Do you want to watch television? How do you feel? She will curl up next to you. She'll provide what you need as a man to feel peace. She will make you feel peace, which is something that most women don't know how to do. Most women in Western society have no idea how to make a man feel peace when she's around. She does not bring him peace, she brings him punishment. Because when he's around her, she's constantly punishing him for all her miseries and everything else that's going on in her mind, in her head.
We cannot sit there and expect our partners to be just finished and perfect, making six figures, having all of these things that we wish for a man to have. No, it doesn't work like that. Either you are able to grow together or you're not.
I am so tired of the lack of commitment, the lack of support, the lack of encouragement, the lack of money.
Do you know what is really funny to me? It always seems like it's some women in America who have all of these issues with these black men. I know so many black guys over here in Germany. Some of my friends are actually married to them themselves, and even some of them are in long distance relationship as of right now. None of them have these problems. They don't have the commitment issues. They don't have the encouragement issues. And even if they would, notice that there is a lack of something, they would take their time. They would be there for their partners. They would try to teach them or help them to get to another level. That is the slight difference. So if you are somebody in America, and if you're a female in America and you're expecting your man to have all of these things and you're getting sick and tired if he does not fulfill 5 criteria out of 7, that is not the right thing to do. Be there for your partner, show him that you're patient, and show him that you're by his side.
I don't know what to do from this point on, but I can tell you one thing. My interest in dating another black man is 1%.
Guys, men are done. Men are done. Men are done with women in Western society. They're in relationships. They're walking away. They're focusing on self-care and self-preservation. If they want a woman, they're going overseas. If they want to date, they're going overseas. If they want to marry, they're going overseas. Men are literally staying inside their homes, building home gyms, working on themselves, day trading, working out, eating, sleeping, just having a damn good time by themselves and away from the craziness. Because women in Western society, how does it go? They can't understand normal thinking. All right. I've made the analysis before that what we are dealing with are people who are essentially functionally insane at best. You don't want to have that around you all the time. You don't want to have to constantly be afraid that you're going to be walking on eggshells and they're going to just basically lose it on you. All right. As an adult, you just can't have that. You're not expecting perfection. You're not expecting a woman to be a man, but you're expecting them to be a helper. All right. And to make your life better when they're around, not worse, not more difficult. All right. It's say how the saying goes, they should make you hard, not your life hard. Anyway, guys, don't forget I have another channel called Angry where I discuss gaming, anime, geek stuff, nerd stuff, real world stuff, and whatever else interests me. There's a link to a description in the video. Go check it out. Subscribe to the channel. If you're enjoying the content on this channel and you want even more of this content, you can head over to the Men Walking Away channel. I release daily videos on the Men Walking Away channel. So if you like the Angry Guy videos and you want even more Angry Guy videos, more of these videos like the one you're watching right now, head over to the Men Walking Away channel. There's a link to it in the description of the video. Go check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Support my work. Guys, European women are making it very clear that they will snatch the American man who is never good enough for these women in Western society. Let me know your thoughts on what you think about everything we discussed here today. You can go and check out the full video from Soraya, linked below, linked in the description. And, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know what you guys think, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA and Walking Away. And cheers.